Hey man, say man, it is that time once again for me to talk about. Let me not talk about Four Nights of the Apocalypse. It's chapter 230 at last, and people seem to be playing real life Fast and Furious outside from the way I'm hearing tires go off. But you know, I'm glad that's not picking up on the mic. So let's get right into it. For the cover image, we have this bitch ass nigga Calf licking his lips, grinning as if in total victory. It's just smug ass cat, bro. A typical cat, I know, but just staring through his guard, which is called Chaos Crystal. Going on, let's continue it. So it's like the head. So it's like he's in both forms, both his like real form, just extremely crystallized, and his nerfed state as well, as the sins are just looking at it, not knowing what to do. With Bond obviously wondering the same thing we are.
What the hell is even that?
With King saying that he crystallized all of the chaotic force that he could at that moment. With Gopher saying, yeah, that's funny. I kind of have something to cancel out magic, so rewrite light. But rewrite light doesn't even go through. If it hit Cap, it probably could do that, but it is no budging. And Gopher's like, damn, it seems like it shuts out all mental and shifter attacks. With Diane saying, well, if it does that, then it must be simple to just crush it by force, which King agrees. And Cap is just like, oh yeah, good luck with that, and try to hurry too, otherwise your queen will burn up all her power. Now I'll have the edge again now, won't I? This taunting ass nigga, bro, bitch ass nigga. Let me get my hands on him. And this nigga Meliodas says the same thing as Elizabeth is over there, you know, being the undisputed, uncontested, unchallenged MVP of this right now, keeping herself together to keep up perfect time. And Meliodas summons a load of dark orbs like he's Karaka from Tower of God, and Meliodas is like, not while I'm still here, as he goes to try and pelt it with Trillion Dark, which when Calf got hit by it before, he was turned into a subject of trichophobia, but now it seems nothing, it barely even penetrates through that. And this bitch ass nigga Calf talking about some, oh no, help me. No man, this nigga, oh, this is actual rage bait. Didn't Zephyr just do a video on rage baiters as well? Nigga Calf gotta be on the list. But it's insane the amount of defense that this shit must have though, because this darkness was able to pelt through the Demon King's flesh. Let's not forget that. This shit was able to tear through the Demon King. And the fact that this shit different. And Bond's just like, I'll give you an alley, you just yoop that shit. And Melly's like, I bet. And they do a combo strike of God Ripper and Assault Horn in a move called Combo Strike God Killer. Force of the blow blew everyone back, as we can see from the rubble, that they were genuinely just going at it, with people thinking that they were gonna die from there. And King's just like, yeah, we don't have to worry about Colat since Elizabeth is doing the max revive. With Diane like, yeah, while we got the infinite fountain of full restores, we'll go all out. So King uses True Spirit Spear Chastfall, first form Chastfall, with Diane using Mother Catastrophe, and they do a combo strike called Full of Heaven, as Diane literally lets down a Madara Uchiha meteorite onto Calf. King's Chastfall blazes right through it. If this was any other nigga, bro, this would have done something. As we can see the impact from even out of Leona's. Donnie's shield protecting him as well. Let's see that Ballin just standing there aura farming, taking no damage, and people just seeing from the distance Elizabeth, you know, magic slowly running out, and Meliodas is just like, shit. Looks back to see that despite all of that, Calf was still standing, and he's like, wow, look at that, you actually put a scratch on it just now. Just the tiniest little slit on the surface though. Still, wow, like this is this punk ass nigga, bro. Oh man, when he gets slimed out, I swear to God, Oh man, so you know, how about we start pre-planning the celebration? What kind of food y'all plan on bringing? Cause oh man, I can make some mean honey chicken Alfredo, bro. The Sins are like, man, even after all of that, they only got one scratch in. With Calf talking about something, you only have half the power unless all 7 of you are here, which is crazy how y'all don't have your friends backing you up. With Meadows like, our friends. With Boris like, how about we try joining in? With the other guy talking about some, come on man. If a team of God killing heroes can't break it, how can we? With Pedagog also just like, damn, can nothing be done? But the Doras just has this, seems to have this eureka moment for a second, like he Einstein or something, or Nikola Tesla even. As he runs in with Ironside wondering what his son is up to, with the Dora flashing back to Hauser, giving him the Pandora box, which he's been, you know, flicking up with every time he's been on panel. By the way, let me get some examples up, like here. I'm pretty sure there's some others, but if I can't find them, then I can't find them. But this nigga has been flicking up with them crazy OD, trying his best to make it look vicious. But Hauser saying that it's from His Majesty to be used when in a truly impossible situation. With Dodora calling out to Meliodas and the others wondering who the kid is. And Meliodas is just like, oh, there you are. And Cap is just like, what the hell is this nigga doing here? Not that it really matters though. With Meliodas asking if Hauser had filled him in, and that tells him to lend him his power now. And he does so. He put the box down. With the other Sins confused, King asking what's this guy doing, and Meliodas is like, this is a do or die bet. With Dodora telling everyone to step away from him a little as he's throwing up gang signs to activate Gatekeeper, which shocks Calf as the portal to Purgatory gets opened, and he was like, since when could that little nigga do that? But he's just like, it is what it is though. It's not like I care. You think that smashed the crystal? I was created in Purgatory, remember? That would never work on me. And then the door activates Seal Cancel, a spell called Seal Cancel, which undoes the chains on the box. And the top pops off, and it seems an intense odor comes from it, from everyone's reactions covering their noses. And even the onlookers from so far away, it's like, it's putrid. We're so far away and we can still smell that shit. And that it's like leftovers left to rot in hell itself. And the Dora asks Meliodas, the thing in this box, is it even from this world? And Meliodas, with the most serious straight face ever, is like, yeah, it's the greatest masterpiece of meat pie I ever whipped up.
Oh! Is this nigga serious?
As it all just seems to boil and is that shit's moving, nigga, bro, no, I can't lie. Meliodas is cooking. His lack of cooking skills genuinely has to be studied, because what did you know? That shit has mouth, nigga. That shit is drooling. Oh my god. And then a voice is heard from the ripples. And it's just like, well, this, and that states that the aroma brings up a few memories for them. With Calf like, oh, there's a voice from the rift. And he's just like, so, you're gonna summon some creature from Purgatory to fight against me. With Bond seemingly recognizing the voice, and it's just like, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. With Calf continuing like, man, you think some regular Chaos Beast will be able to beat Purgatory creature will beat me? Come on now. And the voice from and I think we all know who this is. The voice from the abyss is just like, somebody seems full of himself over there and guesses that it's the person, the little pig who's been snatching people from his land lately. With Calf like, okay, what if I am? What the hell you gonna do about it, man? It's so safe out there in Purgatory. What you gonna do? I, and only I, am the new overlord of chaos. This nigga Calf, bro. Okay, so I went to get myself a drink of water and something to eat. But yeah, we look over and we see this attack burst right through the crystal and Calf. Look at his faces. He was not expecting all that. In an attack called Final Meat Stomp, as we see a pig leg come from the crack, and look at the Sins. and Dora, look at their faces. They don't know what to do. They are as shocked as you and me. As it literally just shattered through the goddamn, what the hell is this shit called again, my nigga? Chaos Crystal? Plain ass name. And we go to the final page of the chapter to see not only just everyone's reactions of shock and horror, with Meliodas smiling that his bet paid off. The leg pulls back, with Calf asking, "Who on earth are you?" And we see an eye poke through, proclaiming Mild, King of Purgatory. And that's where the chapter ends. Oh my god, he's back. The greatest to ever do it has returned for this one chapter cameo, the call it a cameo appearance in the same week that new Seven Deadly Sins game dropped as well. Oh man, the Hulk stocks are up. Oh wow. But yeah, this was we got the answer to, you know, it's not as exciting as I thought it would have been for an answer to, you know, what was in the box, but I can't lie, I'm not mad at this. I am not mad at this at all. The gang is actually all coming back together. This is insane, cause now Hulk is there. Oh man. But yeah, that's pretty much the chapter, right? I can't really talk too much about anything else. I can't lie. In terms of the Chaos Crystal itself, I think my guess was correct, to where since he put every single all of his chaos power into defense, he had no means of attacking or moving at all. And it seems when it came, it's an absolute defense, because the fact that it could resist the mental and could shut out mental and shifter attacks is, you know, it's crazy. It's a feat in and of itself, because Gopher's mind manipulation has gotten the Sins out of so much nonsense, and it's been such a clutch for it to not have been viable here, and even the Knights, I'd say. It's quite funny for it to see that there is an actual counter to, and then obviously the sheer scale of the attacks that the Sins had to put in to try and put just that little scratch Hawk onto Calf, only for Hawk to just come out. He was lured by the smell of Meliodas' leftovers and came out to just one-shotted Calf, bro. One-shotted the actual plague of existence. Like, Calf stocks once again are plummeting in real time. We love to see it as Calf haters, don't we? A friend of mine brought a point to me saying that, you know, despite that Bond got as strong as he did with barely even with the time he was in Purgatory, and that wasn't even a full day in the regular world. So for Hulk to be, you know, as strong as he is after, you know, 18 years of being the Purgatory and now being the actual king of Purgatory, this should have expected any less of this. And we do know that Purgatory creatures are born, like vampires, are born from the Chaos herself, and we know that Hulk had been with Chaos since before the beginning of the series. So maybe Hulk, like, obviously outside of this, the comedic gag being true, but Hulk possibly being like a very, very significant fragment to Chaos as well. That could be the case, could be possible. But again, I could just be, you know, reaching, as I always do. But yeah, I think it's nice to see that Hulk has come back, because I feel like we all knew he was gonna come back at some point. It's just a case of how. Like, the whole gang is nearly here. Escanor and Merlin are there, sure, but the Merlin doll is now, you know, safely in Calf's stomach. So now I hope, like I said, like I'm continuing to say, I want a transition to the next arc. I want to get to the Knights. I want the quest to find Merlin and Arthur start for real. Because we already seen the Knights over there, you know, out there aura farming. I hope the next color spread will be them in their traveling gear and shit. But yeah, it makes me wonder, because in the game, Hulk is still the same size we see him at the end of the series. So, and the it's like what, 3 years since the events of 4 years since the events of the new Seven Deadly Sins game with Tristan and this, because we do know the events that happened there are canon to a degree, right? So for him to increase in size in 3 years, despite, you know, the years before that no size increase happened, or maybe he has an ability to freely shift between sizes now, but who knows. He probably has his own magical ability as well, just, well, some way of manipulating magic power outside of, you know, his transport skill. Or maybe it's gone to a point to where his transport skill has evolved to where it's like transmute in a way. When I say transmute, I can't think of any sort of like pig pork sort of connotation. No. Play on words, that's it, to make it. But maybe his magic evolved within that time in purgatory to where what he eats, rather than him transforming into it, maybe that's still the case. But maybe it's like, since he has a consistent repertoire of the same sort of meals in purgatory, then it would possibly be a case of like his body just forever remembers the different abilities and he can just use them at will. Maybe there's a creature there with a size shifting ability, and that's why he's so large here, to the point where his eye is covering the whole portal. But yeah, we'll see. And to be fair, we've seen Hulk get like super small and shit. But yeah, he's definitely like larger than Diana at this point. Definitely larger than Chaos when she was Mama Hulk. So yeah, I just find it funny that this cat got pelted by a pig, which is funny considering that there was that one cover image as well, right? That one chapter cover with Calf and Hulk in the background just looking at each other. Maybe that was the prelude, maybe that was the foreshadowing. Okay, Nakaba, I owe you an apology. I was not familiar with your game. But yeah, it's cool to see that, you know, another one of their greatest clutches in the Hawk had returned now as well. Because Hawk was there with them back with like Hendrickson, sacrificed himself during Hendrickson, during the Demon King fight, the first one. Oh man, nah, Hawk's career is genuinely gonna be up there. Like, I hope in this universe, in school, if they're educated about these things, you know, even after the human and non-human realms are divided, because we know that's going to be a thing eventually. I hope Hulk's PR is like insane, because the way this nigga used to up himself and talk himself big to everyone, he can actually pull it off now, man. I could proudly claim himself as king of purgatory. Do you know how insane that has to be for him to conquer a realm like purgatory? Because like, purgatory is literally a lawless land, so I really want to see the state of it, to be honest. Hopefully a flashback from Hulk, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. All of this talk of pig, when this video is coming out, possibly on Ramadan, I don't know if it's on the Thursday or Friday. I'm not Muslim, but you know, I can't pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. But you know, the celebration thing for a successful Eid to all of my Muslim watchers and brethren. But yeah, this was unexpected at all. Again, I hope the door is rolling. This will be more than just, you know, that, but it seems that may just as well be the case. But yeah, it seems that the OG squad will also slowly be reuniting, because I assume that during this fight, or something will happen still to where Cap is incapacitated. Maybe from here he's incapacitated for a while, and they just have to wait for the Knights to come back with Arthur, so that Arthur can reclaim their power of chaos again from Calf. But we'll see. Anyways, for real, that's all I have to say. Take care and have a good one. See you guys next week. Possibly twice, maybe as well.